grease up. There.
Okay.
Okay, we're in Ute Creek Road. Put the camera on Ute Creek Road sign over there. Hone in on it.
Where's the sign?
Open your other eye so you can see both things.
I'm sorry. I'm just... Oh, I see the signs right there.
If you don't open your other eye, you won't know what to point the camera. Okay, then look up the road.
Okay, here's the sign. It says Ute Creek.
Look up the road.
Car going by.
Just aim over to the road.
Yeah.
Okay, we're right about 9,000 feet or so. We're gonna go up another, what do we figure, 750. So we'll be almost at 10,000 feet. And
excellent.
And here we go. We're just gonna film this little ride because this
it's
is
amazing.
the bumpiest road. We had to drive this two times a day. I know I had to drive it twice a day. This car made it up here once. It's not a four-wheel drive, but this is a four-wheel drive road that everybody loved.
It's a beautiful view.
Right up here is Sudi's old friend. A couple of dogs that used to chase my car every day. We ran one over one day and it limped after me the next day.
And there were just a couple of houses down at the bottom of the road like this. And then go up quite a ways.
And the creek is right beside it.
Nobody lives there.
Ute Creek is right beside it.
Directly across the road.
There's a gold mine right there. There's gold mine.
Where's the gold
right
mine?
there. There's the Dunn Art
Yeah, I see that.
lode. But there's just mines all over this place.
Yes, indeed. It is steep.
One friend of ours that lives up here on the left named Kenny, living in his one-room cabin, built right on top of the creek, so his sewage water and all that goes right into the creek. He tore the walls down of his cabin one day and found hidden gunpowder barrels and rifles and all this stuff from the 1800s that nobody knew was buried in the walls. Oh wow!
Oh man, I almost lost my ear on that.
And he got in a big argument with the owner because he wanted to keep it, finders keepers, and the owner said, "Hey, it's my cabin, it's my stuff." So Kenny hid it and left. And coincidentally enough, we met him at a flea market in Denver. And we said, "Hey, Kenny, it's us." And he pretended like he didn't know us because he thought people were looking for him.
He thought we were like undercover or something.
Couldn't believe we found him there at the flea market. He's like, "Oh, how did you find me?"
How do you know who I am? Very paranoid.
There, no, that's not his house. Well, I guess he doesn't live up here anymore, does he?
No, he really doesn't.
Oh, it's all cleaned up now. Wow, somebody nice lives there now. Hey!
I can't really see very much of it in the camera.
Holy
Boy, this
cow.
is too dangerous to...
Look at the rocks that
Too dangerous to...
have formed here. Get the camera up off the dashboard.
Oh.
Just physically hold it in your hand out the front windshield.
I'm trying to point this thing to it.
Take it and just hold it out in front of you.
Out in front of me?
Yeah, take it away from your eye
like
and just point this lens straight out the window.
Okay.
Oh,
God, because that really hurts my eyes.
Let me see. I can do this. Okay.
I don't want to look out my window all that much now. Switch back.
Now we got to look out Patty's window.
Yeah, it's pretty good view.
Pull your window all the way down so you can look down. We're going way uphill. This hill is so steep that some cars, a friend of ours came up here with his parents one day, and we found him and his parents halfway up this road. It's as far as their van would go. We took them the rest of the way up in our van. We had a great big Chevy van.
Oh, wow.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Here's where we found them, right here. This is where everybody kind of stops because to go any further would be suicide. And we're gonna do it.
Oh, honey.
And we drove on this road when it had a foot of snow on it. We would come sliding down this hill.
God, it's hard to even focus.
Let me see.
I'm on the road right now. I've got it. You just drive. Oh, lost it. Here we are.
Sudi's in the back. She is having a grand old time. She knows where we are. This is her favorite place to be.
Yeah, she smells the woods all right.
There was a rabbit rock back there. Two big rock pointing straight up like rabbit ear rock.
I don't know if I got that or not.
No, you just missed it.
Oh.
That's okay. Oh, the temperature
I'm
just
trying.
suddenly changed.
Ooh,
Look at how
it did.
snow-capped the mountains are over here.
Major cold front moving in here, I think.
Now we're up 9,700 feet or so, 9,600 feet. So those mountains higher than us over there have no trees on them. That's the tree line.
Wow.
They're up above 10,000 for sure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful view, and there's still a lot of snow all over the place. Not too much over in the woods here where we are.
And this road is only 1 or 2.8 miles long, but it takes just as long to get up this as it does to get from Denver to here almost. And all these are mining claims. Little tiny mining claims. Nobody really lives up here. A couple people. Not doing it too well.
Not living up here too well?
Winter they have to carry water up here because everything freezes. We thought we were the only ones bringing water until I spotted a girl filling up in town one day. And she had her Bronco stuffed with water jugs just like I did.
Doing the same thing we were doing.
She was right in front of me all the way up here and pulled off to the right. It's an old mining hole that goes straight down. They put a fence up so dumb kids wouldn't fall down it.
How long of a ride would you say this is? About 15 minutes up this four-wheel drive road?
At least.
Yeah, it's about 15, 20 minutes maybe.
It's crazy. There's a car down here, down below me it's been there for a long time. It's an old pickup truck that must have went off of this road. We almost went off of this road several times. A friend of ours that came up here one day drove his Jeep right off the road right here in front of me. Instead of turning, he went straight and went right off of it, and his truck was hanging on two little skinny trees on its side. We had to get a tow truck. There's a Hotel Orleans down there. It's really just another miner's shack, but it says...
That's like a landmark to use to find the place.
Everybody says if you found a Hotel Orleans, you're getting close.
Yeah, it's a good way to find it. And then we just have to kind of go around the side of the mountain.
Okay,
follow the driveway.
Incredibly enough, we made it to our driveway. Now right here we used to have an ore cart with our address on it, a black ore cart that we painted, and now we're parked on top of Ute Creek.
Whoa! Oh, Ute Creek, where's that?
And there's Sudi's old "Beware of the Dog" sign. Come on, Sudi. Sudi, we're here. We're home again. What do you think of this, huh? See, our car's parked on top of this bridge. We rebuilt this whole bridge. It was so unstable, a truck came up one day and the tire fell through. It was just kind of stuck there. Patty used to get her water right here every day until we rerouted the creek from way up there clear over the woods and all the way down to our property. There's Sudi's old "Beware of the Dog" sign, and there's our private property sign. We put all this stuff up. We did all this work here. Should we roll the windows up?
Yeah. You want to wear boots?
Oh, look at the snow.
I know.
Our driveway was always covered with snow. I'm going to turn this off for a minute and put my boots on. Oh, there goes Sudi into the snow. She loves snow.
She's a thirsty puppy.
Sudi, are you eating snow? Sudi?
Well, judging by the level of the creek, I'd say it's all running down. None of it's going back behind the house the way we rerouted it.
Yeah.
I'd say it's heavy. It's, you know, it's a fast, full stream of water there. So.
I'd say by the looks of things, everything's frozen back there.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a bit of snow too. So I think we should probably put our boots on.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this
Drifts
off.
and
Cut.
Bootsies are on me. I'll be falling in the creek up there.
You'll have good traction.
Yeah, I don't want to wear these other ones. But if I wore the black ones, they'd be soaked and I'd be miserable while we had dinner.
Yeah.
We'd go to a restaurant or some exciting celebration place like that.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Up the creek a ways, we got all these cans. And they're old cans, real old cans. Because there's a miner's shack, an old destroyed one up there where they used to just dump their trash off the edge. And we're still standing on the driveway. Up here, up this mountain range up here, there's an eagle's nest. And we climbed up there and we found all these bones, didn't we?
Up in the eagle's nest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Sudi's looking up there.
Lots of them.
He says, I know that.
Yeah, we've been up there before. We got lost that time, remember?
Yeah.
Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lost.
It moved in on us really suddenly. Looked right where the sun was and where we were.
We just set out to hike over that ridge, and then we were going to hike over one more just to see what was on the other side. And then we couldn't find our way back because it started snowing and we couldn't find the sun. The sun was up.
I had no idea what direction the sun was. It was really scary. The storm cloud just moved right in on us.
It was up.
We hiked up and down and we had to retrace our steps. Well, we stopped and made a fire and had beanie weenies or something out of the can.
And just an hour earlier, it was so hot that I'd taken my coat off and left it hanging on a tree to mark the trail. And we never found that. I had to go back up and get the coat after we found our way home.
Well, we got up to leave after we ate our beanie weenies. We saw the storm was moving in. We both get up and neither of us is worried or anything. We both know exactly where we are and where to go. And we get up and both go in opposite directions. So we realized we didn't have a clue where we were or which direction we were going. So I forget which one, which way we went or whatever. But it was scary though. We hiked up and down, back and forth. Finally, you saw over the next ridge, you saw the dump up there.
Yeah.
Green truck.
The big green truck.
Yeah. Oh man, these are so big on me. I don't want anybody to steal my sneakers.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Black sneakers.
Definitely don't want to lose those sneakers. I guess.
Do you have your gloves?
No, I don't need them. I'm fine.
You sure? Okay, I have my purple ones.
You guys walk ahead of me.
Okay. I'll walk like I have clown feet on.
Okay.
I remember shoveling this puppy out. That was some work.
Wasn't
It's like a quarter mile long driveway.
At least.
And every time it snowed, we would have to make sure George could get the car in and out. Shovel the thing in hour shifts, a 2-hour shift.
Yes, indeed. And you can see our driveway has no ridge to it, and it just drops straight off. And once you pass the point of no return of coming down this driveway in the snow, you pretty much had to slide down here to the bottom. We did this when we first rerouted the creek. I got a little over anxious and I let the water run before it got around all the cabins. And I came home from work and this whole thing had slid down over the driveway, and we had to spend hours digging the driveway out just so I could finish pulling up to the cabin. And then we had to go fix the creek because it would have done the same thing again.
Yeah, we spent a good part of our time up here shoveling and drywall.
There's a little creek we dug, because this is the bottom of the driveway where the water has to drain over the hill, or it's just a lake all the time. And the grooves were nice, because if you got to run and start and your tires stayed in the grooves, you could slam through this next wall of snow.
Kind of like bumper cars or something, or like on a roller coaster track.
And that is the frame of our old outhouse. We use that outhouse. It's full.
Oh, I'm right in front of it. Yes, right there.
Yeah. And this is where our neighbors lived. This is where Patty was going to live, and when I met her, I said, you would have made a good neighbor, and I was going to help her fix up that cabin if she moved up here.
But I decided to move in with you instead.
Yeah, well, we'd have been close neighbors too, because there's our house right there. And there's our electricity that we had put in. You can see the wires probably hanging down, because when I left, I took them back down. And that's our bathroom window. Here's where we were putting the septic tank in. We had a 1,000-gallon septic tank. And I ran into this boulder in the bottom of the thing. And trying to pull that boulder out, I broke the cable and it went right through the back of the window of the truck I was using to pull the boulder out with. Oh, we're up.
What's that? A lawnmower?
That's our snowblower that we were going to fix up.
Oh.
And we decided not to. And there's the seat to the Scout. Look at that.
To the Scout.
I'll be darned. It's still up here.
And the van seats are still up there. Our outdoor patio.
My van seats. Somebody's in the cabin. Oh, it's Sudi.
Sudi! You remember where we are?
This is the front of our house. This tree is right in front of the bathroom window, picture window. There's a picture window in the kitchen. And you can see the rotten old stilts it's sitting on. We jacked up. You can see the wood underneath the stilts. We jacked these up. Every day we worked on this place. We had to do that first before we put in sheetrock, because it would have broke the sheetrock jacking it up. There's our lamp. Still sitting here. No one's been here. This driveway goes on up to the gold mine. And here's our panoramic view from the driveway.
You didn't remember the flashlight. I guess we'll
It's in the car.
go back down and get it.
Yeah. If we do the mine shaft thing.
Here are the steps that the county was so sure were gonna collapse on us, and we used them hauling all this heavy stuff, water bottles and everything up here all the time.
Yeah.
Never collapsed.
No, but I did fall down them a few times.
Lucky. Yeah, they got really slippery when they got frozen rain on them and stuff, but oh, too bad it's gutted. But in its heyday, this was really a nice cabin.
This is our van seats. We used to sit here and look out over the horizon, and our fire pit was right here next to them. And this is the creek. This creek goes all the way along the mountain till it rejoins it again, and it's all frozen right now. We were gonna put pipes in the ground right here and bury them up so we could keep driving over this, because we used to have to back right up to the cabin. But this is our kitchen sink, and we kept all our wood and extra stuff that we never used in there. Because we had lives before we came up here. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to do with everything, so we put it on boxes.
This is our garage or attic storage or whatever.
And we had a tarp over it.
Yeah.
There's my rope swing that I put in for my son. He just loved that rope swing.
Right over the creek. You swing out over the creek and then back in again.
Yeah. Okay, let's go in this puppy.
Now you have to picture it with finished windows, bulletproof glass, of course.
Bulletproof glass. This window is where we had our bird feeder, right there in this corner.
And doorknobs and all that, you know.
Yeah, blue jays and raccoons used to sit right here on this ledge and eat out of our food bowl. And this tree used to be full of hummingbird feeders and bird feeders. Patty had bones drying on this ledge all the time and rotten animals.
Oh, I did not.
Should we even walk in here? It feels pretty safe. We lived in here.
Yeah, it feels about as stable as it ever did. It's not creaking. Well, it used to have all the weight of the refrigerator in here and the stove and...
Show me where everything was.
Well, the sink and some counter space was here. The stuff that was here originally, I think. And we had some shelves up on the walls and a couple of tables, cabinets. We had some wall cabinets that were attached to the walls, and I think a couple of freestanding cabinets.
Yeah.
Or something like that. A couple of long tables for pantry stuff.
And our skylight.
And then the door to the bathroom in there, this wall was finished between the bathroom and the kitchen.
Yeah, oh, and there was another wall right there in the doorway.
Yeah.
We took that whole wall out. We had to get the washer and dryer back out of here. But the skylight was nice. Patty always had this skylight shining down over the sink. And here's...
Susie loves it in here.
This is the view out the kitchen window.
Remember we used to live here? Remember we used to live here?
Nice big kitchen window. She could see me coming up the driveway when I came home. Sudie, where are we?
It used to be her favorite lookout spot. She could see down the canyon and check out anybody coming.
She's so happy. Don't step on any nails, Sudie.
Yeah, watch out for the fiberglass. Asbestos.
This was our bathtub. Huge 40-inch oval bathtub. And it sat right in here. We made this. And there was a big picture window in the shower. There was going to be track lighting all along the top of here. If you're standing in the bathtub, we had a seat, a wooden seat right here, really nice one that Patty finished, that you could sit on, a little bench seat. And then we built these shelves to put things on, and a shower curtain went across here. And we had a really nice shower head. You can see where the shower head used to come out. And I did all the plumbing. We even insulated. There's still insulation everywhere.
And this whole thing was full of shelves.
Yep. This, where we had the toilet. This is the back of the shower. So the toilet, if you were, excuse my expression, sitting on the toilet here, you had privacy from the shower and the sink. And there was a big heater. You can see that where the heater was, right next to the toilet, so it would keep your feet nice and toasty. See, Patty.
Lovely paint and wallpaper.
We were just putting up wallpaper. It's really expensive, nice wallpaper, and this place was looking really good. We had a hot water heater here, a water softener. The washing machine was here. You can see the drain pipe we put in. Dryer was over there, and a back door right here. This was our back door, and let's go do.
Leading up to the watershed.
Let's go do the bedroom.
Yeah, finish the inside.
There's another kitchen window, so you could look out this kitchen window, up the driveway. Here's our wonderful living room. Another skylight, and our wood stove came down out of the ceiling right there and sat in the middle of the floor. It was a big, pretty gold trim wood stove. This place had it never had sheetrock before, and this is where our entertainment center was right there. Oh, look.
Nails sticking out of these boards, honey.
Look at there. It says, I love you. That was always...
Even though we worked so hard up here, we always had time for some romantic moments.
Yes, we did.
In the middle of doing drywall.
Yeah, besides we hadn't finished and painted this yet. The only rooms, this was a beautiful doorway. Everybody that came here said they loved this doorway because it looked so old-fashioned, you know.
And we just had it finished with polyurethane, so it was a natural wood finish. And
yeah, so here's a entire shot. Our couch used to be there. Our wood stove and wood pile over there.
Hey, wild animal shit.
Animal feces.
Yeah, look at that.
How about
I wonder
that?
what it was.
Okay, our
Coyote size or fox size, maybe.
our bedroom is sunken. So when you go in here, you step down, and it's a concrete floor. It's the only thing that had a solid floor in the whole place. It had a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. You can see the slope ceiling, vaulted, whatever they call that.
Yeah.
The head of the bed was right here. And this was track lighting that came down to the bed, so we just reach up and turn the lights on and off. A window there, window there. We're going to have a little walk-in closet all along that back wall, and a TV was going to sit on top of that. We had TV jacks up there. There's an antenna on the roof. But she did a great job on finishing this room. She did all the drywall work in here after I put it in. She sanded it, dry taped it, painted it. I just came home from work one day and the whole place was painted. I just couldn't believe it. And she stained the wood around the old-fashioned style windows. Windows were bulletproof. You know, because there's a lot of hunters out here that don't know people live up around this area. Look at the snow on the floor.
Not to mention we needed it to be bear-proof.
Yeah, and the bears broke in here twice and just
Should we go up the back?
gutted the place.
The watershed?
Yeah.
Come on, City.
There's a hole for the dryer down
Let's
there.
go.
There's the outhouse. That little chair we used to sit in. Oh, look how deep the snow is out the back door.
We have to find the path, you guys. Whoa! Trying to keep you sitting.
This is a view going up to our water tank. We put a watershed and a water tank up there, so gravity would bring the water down to the cabin. Yeah, I see that. Oh, the TV antenna is still on the roof. I forgot about that. That's our roof. Ooh. Whoa.
Pay our respects to Wendy.
Wendy's up here. Let's see.
We're here someplace, right?
Oh, this camera gets heavy after a while.
I bet.
Wendy is... She's under that snow.
Oh no.
Right there, that circle of snow.
Where?
Sudi's almost on top of her. Right there.
So, you think we should dig her up today?
No. No, not today.
You don't think she'll be ready?
Uh-uh.
Huh.
Let's go. Let's
Okay,
keep going up.
Keep moving. Come on, City.
There's actually a water pipe installed. Patty buried it, and it goes from under the house all along our path up to this watershed. See the handrails we started putting in, and it gets pretty slippery in the winter. Sudi always takes a shortcut. Humans are too slow. Okay, that's one of our flags. But here's the creek. I'm actually walking in the creek. This is a building. We built this entire building up here. Insulated it. It had in 2 double pane glass windows for heat, like a greenhouse. I built that bench right there, and the water tank was way down in the ground and came up real high, about up to the window ledge. And Patty and me used to have to come up here and
Divert the creek into the water tank to fill it up.
yeah, it was actually a water line that goes way up there with a filter on the end of it. And gravity would bring that water down here so hard that it would fill up this tank all by itself.
It was like partially submerged, like a third underground.
Yeah.
To hopefully help it to keep from freezing, but we wound up having to heat this building, and we had extension cords running up from the house to keep a little space heater going to keep the water from freezing in the tank.
And that was a bulletproof window behind you there.
So it would get really cold up here at night.
And this is a door.
Hey, Sudie.
This was one of the original doors from the cabin.
We had it locked.
And we had a lock on it because somebody came up here and took a dump in our water tank. We know who it was.
The pigs who moved into the cabin next door that I was originally going to take.
Yeah.
Pigs.
Pigs. Pure pigs. Well, Smooch.
Shall we take a cruise down the creek? Or up the creek?
Up the creek?
Without a paddle.
Just show just how long this creek is.
Are we on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why don't we?
Okay. Figure out a different way to hold this camera. So.
Do you want me to do any of it?
My arm doesn't fall asleep.
Take turns with you?
No, I don't want you falling down.
Yeah, I'm afraid I would drop it.
Yeah.
But let's go slow, you know? You don't have to film the whole thing. Maybe film every 50 yards or something.
I'm going to do it this way.
Okay.
Smoochies.
Huh?
I'm going to do it this way.
You never know. I spent, a year and a half going back and forth on this thing maybe 2 times a day. But it's hard to walk with clown feet.
Well, we dug this entire creek, and the ledge that we're walking on is a wall that we built up even higher than we dug down, just to ensure that it never broke and ran over. Because if it ever ran over,
it would flood us all out.
Yeah,
and wash out our whole driveway.
Yeah, but we brought.
Parallel to the driveway.
Oh, here's the line that we use. This is the black pipe that we used, and this stick is an indicator that we got to cross the creek right here. And we carried 80-pound sacks of concrete up here on our backs.
Up from the driveway.
And did this part here because this is actually tailings from a mine that's up there. You can see the mine shaft up there. And all those rocks made a lousy creek bed. The water just ran right through. So we cemented this part in and it worked.
Incredible. We built all this by hand. One rock at a time.
There's our little
one shovel full at a time.
Our what do you call that?
We just had like a little art thing standing there in the middle of the creek. Just a little piece of art.
Little piece of art. Sand.
Woods art.
What?
Mountain art.
What do you call those?
A marker?
Sundial.
Oh, a sundial.
It looked like a sundial.
Yeah, that's what we called it. We called it that too. Whoa, honey.
Oh, there's another handrail. Give us another year and we'd turn this place into.
We brought civilization to this place.
It'd have been beautiful. City, what are you doing up there? Oh. Here's a friend of ours. A friend that drove his truck off the mountain up here. This is what he did. This was his big contribution to the creek. He liked to come up here just for the exercise. Because at 10,000 feet, just walking is hard enough. But boy, you try using a shovel or a pickaxe or a saw or anything, and it's just amplified. How are we doing?
I'm just resting. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying not to trip.
Excuse me.
Watching the snow for deer and cougar.
Yeah,
prints.
cougar.
Yeah, because remember we were seeing them by the end of last fall.
I could probably videotape some cougar prints. I could probably videotape some cougar prints.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Find any that would not suit you. I'm following in your footsteps.
Oh,
Gucci.
Am I leaving nice big ones?
Huh?
Am I leaving big footprints?
Yeah, you're leaving really far apart. Oh, this is a little better.
Look down this hill too.
Good aerobics.
That's a long ways down. Oh. Hey, looky here. Water. The creek might be flowing under our feet right around here.
Whoa.
Look how far down that is. Oh. We dug this. I can't believe we dug this. Oh, it just goes and goes and goes. Goes and goes. Oh. Oh. Where's Sudi?
Sudi!
Look
Sudi, where are you?
Look how deep that snow is.
Yeah.
When we left Denver, it was 75 degrees.
This is an excellent exercise. Good aerobics. A nice spring hike through the Rockies.
Oh. Where's that Sudi?
Springtime fresh.
Oh.
Sudi, where are you? I guess the answer to my Columbine question is no, they're not there.
No. Okay. You can
Sudi!
see down there that we're getting close to the original creek. And that's where our creek links up with it. And when it was all done, it didn't run down there anymore. It just ran in our creek. Oh.
I wonder if she took off after a squirrel.
I don't know.
I haven't heard any.
Oh no. Oh, she's gone, isn't she?
Yeah. Definitely out of sight. She'll catch up with us. She knows where we're going.
Yeah. Here it is. Sudi,
Fluffy girl.
where have you been? You been having fun?
Called you, Sudi.
Sudi. We're here at the end. Sudi, you want a drink? Look, here's the water.
Cold water.
Here's where the creek
meets up with the original creek.
That's exactly where we diverted the water, right here. It looks like somebody's come along and moved it. Look. They moved that rock so the water would... Yeah, this is all dammed off. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Somebody messed with it. Ooh. You see that? Camper.
A camper?
Trailer.
You reckon I can cross over this?
Yeah.
You think?
Kidding.
Sudi just walked right over.
Yeah, I'm crossing over down here. Red rock.
Oh. Okay. And it comes back out on our old driveway. The road we came up. This is up above us.
Beautiful day. Look, it's sunny out here again now.
Yeah.
I bet this is the only section of Clear Creek that got the sun this afternoon.
Oh, let's go back down to the car.
Straight down the road?
Yeah.
Hey, Sudi! Sudi, come here! Go with us! Go this way! Go this way with us! Yeah, then we can get the flashlight on our way back up the driveway.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Make a circle.
Do some mine footage.
That's going to be a nice hike up the driveway.
You look like you're walking funny.
I am walking funny.
The hill slopes so much.
This is my School of Silly Walks walk with clown feet on that belong to you.
It's like Jerry Lewis.
Yes, well, whatever. Point is, I'm dry, I'm warm and toasty and lovely.
Yeah, are your feet nice and dry?
Yes,
Mine
perfectly.
too.
Never had a leak.
Mine
I
too.
didn't step in much slush though. Mostly solid snow and mud.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy, this camera weighs 100 pounds now.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh boy.
The thinner air and the altitude increases the gravity and the weight and stuff, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Back. Whoa, we just did a big loop.
Hey, Steve, how are you doing? Are you having some good exercise? You having some good exercise with us? Are you gonna go into the mine with us, City? It might be kind of wet back there, honey. Yeah, it might be kind of wet, but I think we'll see the dry
Hey,
out when we
you
get
can
back to the
you can
farm.
sit on that rock now and talk if you want. It's right there.
Oh, on this rock? Okay. Hey, I'll sit here and recuperate with City. City, here, turn around. Turn around. Flashlight equipment. Now we're gonna take you up into the mine. We circled back down the road from the end of the creek that we dug, and now we're gonna go back up the driveway and go back up all the way past the cabin up to the dump and take a mine tour and show you the old mine that was originally here, one of the 3 mines that are on this property. Huh? Huh, honey?
Yeah, I was trying to steady the camera.
Was it on me?
I'm gonna take this melted chocolate bar.
Oh, lish.
In Denver, it's 75, and this is all gooey. I'm gonna stick it in the snow.
Then it'll be solid again and ready to eat when we get back from the mine tour. Are you gonna go with us in the mine? Now, we've been in there before this time of year, and we know that there's gonna be probably about a good 4 to 6 inches of water in a lot of parts of it because of drainage, dripping and stuff through the rock. So, you gonna roll a cigarette before we hit the rowdy driveway? Here we are on a beautiful Second Avenue Road.
This is cozy.
Oh,
Look into the camera and say,
hi! Ouch!
oh, oh.
Have a drink of water, because we're going to go back up into the mine now, and it'll be very yucky, muddy water, minerally water up there. So we had to have good waterproof boots to be able to do this hike. But we wanted to come back and get some footage of our old hangout when we met and got to know each other.
Yeah.
Fell in love.
Well, in love.
Yep, that's us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Should we do it? You want to take gloves now, or I guess you probably don't need them either.
Don't need any gloves.
Ah!
City!
Hey, City! Go for a walk, come on. She has to lead
Here.
the way.
Why don't you do me and Sudi walking ahead of you?
Okay, great.
Kind of gotta be the lens. Don't swing your arm.
I don't like not holding it. Okay. And here we are heading up the driveway. Sudi and George playing in the snow. Oh, puppy's getting all full of snow. Look at that snow puppy. I don't know where the camera's pointing. I'm trying to get it on the driveway, but it's hard work walking along the level part of the driveway. It's going to be really hard up the snow drifts in the high steep part. I don't think anybody's been up here all winter. Do you, honey?
Huh?
I don't think anybody's been up here all winter. Do you? Yeah, you do?
No,
No, you don't.
I agree.
Okay.
That,
Many times for many important things. We've gone through the dump. The side of the hill here where the tailings are is where all the hippies that used to live here used to dump all their garbage. And there's all kinds of interesting old stuff back there. Found an old baby food jar that had a little built-in glass shelf in it, like to clean off the bottom of the spoon on or something.
Yeah.
Some really interesting stuff like that.
And this is
Not to mention railroad tracks.
this is the tailings pile that came out of this mine. It's like a huge mountain all its own. Here's the old truck they used to use for a while. They shut this operation down in the 50s. That compressor right there used to have a building around it, a huge building. We tore the whole thing down. It's a really old compressor.
Can you get a shot of the dynamite storage thing back there? I don't know if you can see it this far.
I can hone in on it.
Right before those few little skinny aspens.
There's little dynamite shacks everywhere.
Yeah, they built them into the rocks, and they're just little storage sheds for big crates of dynamite. You find pieces of the crates all throughout the mine.
Look at the water. It's running out of the mine. It's going to be really wet in there. Okay. This truck. Oh. This truck here. Somebody parked it in front of that.
Okay, remember where the big shack, the little shack was where we made that big bonfire?
Bonfire.
Yes. The bonfire.
What little shack?
The one that burned,
Oh yeah. I just said that just a second. I thought I did. Okay. We used to have to dig. We used to have to dig our way in here in the winter because the snow always did this.
Wow, I don't remember trying to get in it when it was piled up like this.
Yeah.
We have to climb in. How's this going to be for Sudi?
Oh, she'll be okay.
Sudi, can you jump in there? How much water is that going to be?
I don't think I'm going any farther than this.
Here's the light. You want it?
Why don't you shine the light down in there
I am.
for me?
That's it.
There's water dripping down off the roof. I'm going to try to hone it. Can you shine it way back there?
That's it, honey.
A little farther? Off the walls?
It's like it's not very strong with this much light coming in the door.
Is Sudi in here?
She's up here again.
Oh. Well, you can see how deep
Yeah,
this...
that's way too deep. Even with boots on, I don't want to go through it. If it's like this now at the clear part.
Yeah.
You know, because I think they must have gotten a lot more snow up here the last part of spring than usual, don't you think? It wasn't like this late in the spring last year when we were looking.
Yeah, everything's looking really rotten.
Yeah.
I think this mine's on its last leg. You can
Oh,
collapse
well, it was a nice idea. You get the idea.
it. Here's a shot from here, looking at this door.
Yeah.
Usually I can just walk right in here.
Yeah, we've never had this drifted up here before.
And there's usually little train tracks that you can walk on.
Girl City doesn't like it either.
Fatty!
I'm nervous.
Fatty! Grab the camera.
Can you get
I
out?
can't get out.
Oh, wait. I'm falling.
Got
Okay, got it.
Wait for me, don't fall.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh gosh.
Laser. I know this is really pretty dangerous area.
Oh. Really deep. Oh. 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 Hey, hey, hey.
So much for that idea.
Yeah.
It was fun anyway.
Yeah.
Sudi, you have to dry off, honey. And Bubby has wet feet now. Huh. Bubby has wet feet.
Hey, yeah. It does say that. This label here. And I'll hone in on it. Hope it's bright enough. But the patent date on this coil is 1893.
Does it help if I light it?
Nah. And there used to be a motor mounted
What's this?
to that compressor.
stuff.
And there's some old train track, a little tiny ore track that used to be in there. Boy.
Well, down the driveway will be easier than up was.
There's our beautiful view.
If you go through this dump past the landing area here, the path goes through the woods a ways and it turns into like a couple of different deer trails going up off into the woods. So you can keep hiking along through the side of the mountain, actually pretty far, or you're just kind of bushwhacking after a while. I can't talk very fast.
I can hardly breathe.
I'm only talking like about a third normal speed. Oh well. Sooty. She keeps sinking into the slush. There's a lot of wet slush and the water is all moving pretty rapidly underneath the snow and off the hill. Coming out of the mine, I guess. And down from the runoff. Explorer puppy, wild Colorado mountain pup. And she's shaggy enough up here again. It's good that she's got her fur grown back, you know.
She really stands out.
Yeah, nice little winter coat. We had to get her certified and get her hair cut when we moved back down to the city. Stay out of the glass, Sooty. Broken glass over there.
Well, so much for our mine tour.
Yeah. Hey, let's go down to town and get something to eat.
That sounds
What do
good.
you say?
Okay.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
All right.
Enough reminiscing.
Okay.
Let's head down the hill. Sooty, let's go get something to eat. Built up a mouthful of snow on her,
Did she?
on her way down. Scooped it up. Wow.
Huh?
How much do you need to hike?
Oh, downhill for a little while. Yeah. Hey, by the way.
These boots are really good. They have just enough lining in them. A lollipop. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nick. Little special going down the driveway present.
Didn't know I got you that lollipop, did you?
No, I didn't. It's a very lovely surprise.
Huh.
Oh, beautiful bright green. Look at this. Incredible.
I'm glad you like it.
Sour green apple. Sour green apple.
Sooty's sitting in the snow. You're gonna pucker up, Sooty.
A little butt pucker.
Here's our cabin. Got a little seat up there. We watch the sun go down. Oh, Patricia.
It was a beautiful place to sit out there on a real clear night when you can see a lot of stars and listen to the gurgling creek coming down around the back of you. Very lovely little spot. Nice ambiance. We like ambiance.
Sooty. Oh, you can see our elaborate plumbing job that we did. Kitchen sink drain, bathroom drains, and then they go under the driveway and come out on the other side. And around here it's perfectly legal to dump shower water, laundry water. Just can't dump toilet water. Now all the woods used to look like this. And part of the agreement was we were going to clean up the woods for the county. And this is all we didn't do. We did our whole area except for right in here. And we were going to do that. We just had to build a home first. Huh. There's Sudi. Used to go up there and chase cats. Because when these people quit and gave up and moved out, they left their cats here. Kittens, actually. Sudi! Come down here. Come on.
We see you up there, Sudi. Sudi, we see you up there on that rock.
I don't know if it's the lack of air, but this new tobacco won't stay lit up here. I just can't keep it lit.
Wow, that is pretty weird.
Figure that one out.
You have to keep puffing it.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's so moist. Needs more. Whoop, I keep kicking the camera with my leg. I'm getting tired.
It could just be tougher and you know, need more heat and oxygen to burn cotton. I don't know, they have forest fires up here every now and then. You think it'd be easy enough to get started.
Yeah.
Something burning, you know.
Oh. Yeah, we used to shovel this driveway by hand. We lost 30, 35, 40 pounds apiece. We looked like sickly little aliens from another planet. Our ribs and elbows hanging out. Our cheeks all puckered in. We ate as much as we could, but you're so sick all the time from working at this elevation, you're not really hungry. You just want to lay down and take a nap. Oh. Oh.
Here we are. I can barely lift my clown feet.
Oh, I can't. Those are my clown feet.
Yeah, I
Watch
can barely lift your clown feet.
Watch it, you. I resent that.
I had to get on my light shoes.
Okay.
Should change again.
Yeah, perfect.
Right in there. Oh, with my smoothies. I'm having fun. I'm having a fun day with you, honey. I'm having a fun day.
Having a fun day. Let's see.
A green apple bubblegum pop. Oh, kind of hard to breathe while you're munching down on it.
Now we have to transform into adults.
Back into city goers.
Civilized people. This adult's got really wet pants.
Mine are drier than I thought.
It's snow. Yeah, that's my pig.
Good. Center shot. Boy, I'm much drier than I thought. Just a couple of wet spots. It'll dry in no time.
continuing episode of the George and Patty Show.
The episode that won't end.
I doubt that the microphone can even pick us up over the creek. Where's my puppy? Sooty.
Some wet spots.
Yeah, only my cold though. And it's full of snow on this side.
Well, at least my toes are dry. That's the important part. I'm warmed up. So it doesn't even matter if you're a little damp. It's warm.
You got Pookie on your fan there.
It's mud, honey.
I know, it looks like Jipper. Uh-oh. Neighbors. Green bubblegum.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, gray. This one's hungry?
Yeah, your tongue is green. Your teeth are green.
Do I match?
Mad. Sooty got to go up to the cabin again. That's her favorite thing. She's up and up there.
And she got to have a little detour before we went down the creek. You know what? I bet she was at the clearing right up here where the cabin collapsed.
Yeah.
There used to be a lot of squirrels and
She
chipmunks.
likes that.
Getting
all that
under the
wood.
broken wood, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that's where she went. For that little stretch that she was unlocated.
Ready?
Thank you for my green apple. Thank you for my green apple. It was delicious. And full of vitamin C, I'm sure. We always pick up our litter. We never litter when we put it.
Never. We usually burned it.
Make sure we never litter. Ooh.
Come on, Sooty.
She's ready to go. Oh, yeah. No!
What you doing?
I'm fixing my underwear. Go away with that camera.
You're fixing your underwear.
Go away, yeah.
I'm gonna have to swing around. Here I come.
Honey, you're embarrassing.
I can do a over the patty shot. There you go.
Well, you know that hiking in the snow really moves your underwear
It
around.
moves your underwear
It
around.
goes all kinds of places it's not supposed to go. Okay. I forgot to get the stuff off it. The car. As you hear this crazed laughter coming from me. Okay, is it on?
Yeah, it's been on. It's been on for like an hour, I guess. When we get here, 4:30? That's only an hour.
And it's still going strong, huh?
That's only an hour.
Okay.
It takes a long time to fill up.
Okay, well, here we go. It records in color, but the monitor's black and white. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'd think it would be just as easy to have a color monitor.
No,
it's only
more electronics.
Really?
Yeah, make the camera more expensive.
And it's not necessary.
You just have to assume that everything you see is going to be the same color.
Uh-huh.
Look right down the edge of the road. Give them an idea how far down it is. You roll your window down.
Oh. Yeah, I always forget about that.
Does it say record?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
And this road goes down very steep. And sometimes all four wheels would just lock and you'd start sliding down. So we had to learn how to steer with our brakes locked. And that was kind of fun. Oh, you can get the Hotel Orleans here.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll have my camera in position by then. I'm still messing with
I'll
it.
stop so you can hone in.
Oh, okay. There it is, peeking out from around.
You want to do a close-up?
How do you do that again?
Push down on the button toward the front.
Wide and tight angle. Yeah, I remember that.
See you looking down there, right?
Here we go.
Hey, Sudie, I see you. Puppy.
Ooh, it's very lovely.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what? My brake light's on.
And it shouldn't be?
No, that means my emergency brake cable. That means my hydraulic brakes are completely out.
Oh.
It's okay.
I don't want this camera to fall out the window.
Oh, you gotta have a tight grip on it. You got a tight grip on it?
Yeah.
Jumped it out the window. I'll have to. What I'll have to do? Cry a lot.
I think you cry a lot,
I
honey.
don't want. I don't have to buy somebody else.
Honey.